Всем здравствуйте. Так. Раскастас, приветики. Ты самый первый заходишь. А уже потом сестра заходит. Что такое, Лиза? Ты про Fallout 76?
War never changes. In 1776,
Спасибо тебе, спасибо тебе. Да я так это поиграть, а потом это... Ночью Форзу поиграл, покачал чуть-чуть, но эти, как бы, открыл сюжетные миссии, но их не играл, короче. Вот, потом, чтобы на стриме погонять их разные. Вот. Потом вечерочком хотел отколдуть и отдохнуть немножечко, а то очень второй Modern Warfare очень сложный. Меня там очень бомбит. На пару миссий максимум хватает. Вот. И это вечерочком форзочку погоняю. А поздним вечерочком, наверное, пойду в Вовку, надо до 80-го все-таки докачаться, и там уже контент пойдет. Конечно, серьезный подход, блин. Надо как бы YouTube канал забивать прохождениями. Я понял то, что прохождение игр по 6-8 часов за стрим YouTube очень трудно, хотя бы по 2, по 1,5 часа буду делать, но разных игр. Вот пару часиков сейчас в 76-й Fallout, потом 2 часика в Форзочку, а потом будет понятно. Может, отрублю стрим на Ютубе, сделаю новую превьюху и новый стрим захерачу на Ютуб сразу же. Спасибо тебе, дружище, спасибо. Прическа мне уже нравится, прям как у меня. Так.
You come from every walk of life, every race, color, and creed. But you all share one very important trait. You are this country's best and brightest. But more importantly, you'll always be my family.
Да, нифига себе тут как это. Как усы убрать? Я не хочу быть усатым. Партизанчик, привет. Я сейчас вот 2 часика поиграю в 76-й Fallout, потом 2 часика в Форзу, и потом я пойду в 6 часов, по идее, в 6:30, в 7 максимум. Тебя догонять уже в этом, блин. Вовке. Как усы убрать, блин? Я не хочу быть усатым. А, сейчас вот. Растительность на лице. Вот так вот. Салям, Оля. Салям по полям, блин. Я посмотрел все обзоры. А самое главное, для новичков, подписка тебе дает только очень хороший сундук, в который ты можешь все складывать, и там нету веса. Вот и все. Больше нету разницы, потому что все, что ты покупаешь за жетоны, оно хуже, чем ты можешь найти. Вот так вот. Ну, я посмотрел обзоры, блин, я бы просто так не начал бы играть в игру, в которую, как бы, ну, никогда не играл. О, в первую очередь белые волосы, моя мечта. Вот такие вот серые, белые принять. И... Ля, ну прям я, смотрите, вот видите, лысая, блин, и лысая. Тут, понимаешь, как тебе сказать? Я посмотрел обзоры. Тут свобода действий большая, как и в любом выживаче. Вот, много сюжетных заданий, много рейдов, ну, как бы там на боссов ходить, не на боссов ходить. Сейчас посмотрим. Если я, блин, проведу по ней как минимум 3-4 стрима, блин, то, конечно же, она мне зайдет. Тем более, тут пока ты 50 и не апнешь, блин, как бы ничего такого интересного не будет. Нормально, все. Я готов. Готово. Дайте имя своему персонажу. Но это максимальный вроде бы. Так. Максимального тут нет. Так. Ну и 25 лет мы готовы, и вы готовы. Америка ждет нас, так что давайте выбираться отсюда. Смотрительница. Вы приглашены. Так, отчет со дня до дня возрождения. Код приглашен. Все, кто приглашен? Ага. Если 300 лет. Ага. А че ему здесь-то не живется? Да. Человек тоже сказал, один раз подписку взять, весь месяц на этой подписке собирать хлам и все, что можно закинуть в сундук, патроны, там отдельный сундук. Все, а потом можно использовать этот хлам, ну, как бы этот сундук, просто в него ничего нельзя будет положить, но вытащить из него можно будет все. Пибой! Так, цвет менюшки мне уже не нравится. Вот, блин, вот это я понимаю, карты, не то, что в 4-м, блин. Так, а как мне в меню-то выйти? А вот меню. Настройки. Видео. Так, а как мне это-то цвет ОЗ поменять? Вот это, наверное. Все равно нет. Во, отлично. Отлично. Такая, ну, это я не знаю, нам надо будет, наверное, попасть в один мир как-то.
You have been tasked with nothing less than the rebuilding of America. Such a huge responsibility. Just know that Vault-Tec is proud of you. I am proud of you. When you hear this, it means I've been gone for several hours. I've got my own mission. Out there in
Ля
Appalachia.
как. Ну и все тогда.
This is the Overseer. Signing off.
Message repeats in 24
Imagine
hours.
dying of hunger or thirst.
System
Another day, another opportunity to leave Vault 76. What do you say? Wildlife should be abundant in Appalachia. Happy hunting! Eating raw meat? Remember, sir, Rad-X to prevent radiation sickness, Rad-Away to cure it. No creature comforts out there, sir. You want it, you build it. You must all go through that giant vault door alone. Unless, of course, you're next to someone else. Which I'd recommend, actually. Teamwork. It's what built America. Your camp is the key to survival and rebuilding, so use it often. Some may call them jobs, but I like to think of them as perks. Goodbye! Aloha! Ciao! Arrivederci! Au revoir! Auf Wiedersehen! Vaya con Dios! Buen viaje!
Блин, а партизанчик ушел, да? Все ушли. Все ушли, я один остался. И в игру сам с собой наигрался. Перейдите в автономную лавку из меню. Ну, Патрика флутанули, можно это... Ой. Мотик Ля, мое почтение, красивый. Давай, иди сюда. Так, с ними не повоюешь.
It's hard work making a living out here. Did you hear that? That was too close. The further out we expand our influence, the more people we can help. If the Scorched or the Ferals don't get you, the Rads will.
Так, а куда мне надо? А вот. Сюда.
Gotta keep our fellow brothers and sisters well fed. It's hard work making a living out here. Now that people have come back to this area, they'll all want to be setting up places like Foundation. I'm all out of water. Oh, I'm sore all over. Oh, building this place up is hard work. Clean up this, fix that. Never seems to end.
Угу. Ну, отлично. Я тут уже поубивал там всяких, блин. Берем все, блин.
Lumberjack Protectron creates desirable wood products, but has no use for them.
Мне здесь с кем-то надо поговорить.
All wood must be chopped.
Hello there, stranger. Where'd you come ambling in from? One of those vault dwellers, are you? I've heard tell of your kind. Solved a lot of problems. And caused a lot of problems from what I hear. You wouldn't happen to be one of the problem-solving kind, would you? I could use one of those right about now. Oh, excuse me. Let me introduce myself. Name's Lane Platt. I'm with the Responders. We're a band of self-titled do-gooders around these parts. Appalachia's filling up fast, and we're trying to keep everyone hale and healthy and off each other's throats. I like to think so. It gives me hope that we can one day right all the wrongs in this world. Now, there's a lot going on in this neck of the woods, more than I can tackle myself. You got ferocious beasts roaming the forest, creepy cult moving into the caves, and all manner of people about ready to go to war with one another. All that is to say, I could use a hand, and I'd be willing to pay you for yours.
За любой кипиш поехали.
Why, that is just terrific. Thank you 1,000 times over. Now, what business do I have for you today? We've had reports that a dangerous cult, the cult of the Mothman, has moved into a cave system nearby. They're part of a larger organization that extends all throughout Appalachia. And learning more about them will help us combat their spread. I'd like you to go into those caves and gather some of their ritual artifacts for study. You'll earn a fine commission for returning them to me. Be careful. Cult of the Mothman is dangerous. They'll no doubt protect those artifacts with their lives. Be careful searching for those artifacts. The cult won't stand by while you take them. The cult is holed up in a cave to the west. You can look for those artifacts there.
Lumberjack Protectron works all night and also works all day.
Сейчас соберем.
The enemy must eliminate trees.
Соберем какие-то артефакты.
guiding us through the darkness to his divine light.
Subjects with mercy and protect them from harm. Where his leads, I will follow, and I will not fear the darkness of night.
Так. Во что навыки-то лучше всего вкладывать? Надо еще какого-то пени найти дядьку. А как это?
be a way in there.
Maybe... Wait, a vault dweller?
Hey there!
Whoa! Whoa! Just a friend here, not a threat. Just had some questions for you. You came out of the vault, right? I thought it was empty. Wait, is the door still open? Son of a bitch, we missed our chance. We really needed that. We got a tip from the Wayward. Heard of the place? A new bar down the road. So this guy told us that...
After you gave him the last of our caps?
And he said that inside that vault is the... You know, that's where the big one is. Our last chance to turn our lousy luck around. You know, the thing that brought everyone back. The treasure. But...
I told you, Lacey. The guy was scamming us.
But... those were the last of our caps. No. Someone has to know something. We're just gonna stick it out until we find them.
Wonderful.
Thanks for answering some questions for us, I suppose. Seems only fair I return the favor. Anything we can answer for you? If your overseer crossed our path, she sure wasn't broadcasting it. Sorry. You might ask at the Wayward. Seems like they set themselves up to be a natural stopping point. They sent you out here without a weapon? Be a quick trip trying to do this unarmed. Here. Happy to tell you what I know, which isn't much. Someone made a broadcast not too long back about there being some kind of treasure buried in Appalachia. We don't know what, we don't know where. With people as desperate as they are, it's meant everyone with a functioning radio has come back to try and see if they can get a piece of it.
Monsters or no?
Guy we met at the Wayward. Carter, I think was his name. He gave us a couple of leads to chase down, in exchange for all our money. Up to us now to make something of them. About Appalachia?
Other than it's a graveyard?
There's that. We haven't been here real long, but from what we've been able to piece together, the area got hit pretty hard. Not long after, well, these things showed up.
The Scorched.
They're merciless. They seem to have cleaned up whoever the bombs might have missed. Without people around, everything else has gone haywire. We both came over from Virginia. Well, what was Virginia? There's a lot more hot zones that way. And the few spots that are livable, well, they got picked clean fast. I mean, Appalachia's dangerous, really dangerous. But it's better than where we've been. Watch yourself out there.
I suppose your conversation with those two seemed on the up and up. Though I'd still be cautious of the rest out there. Now, was there something you required of me? I've been keeping watch here long enough to have learned that outside the vault, people don't always have one's best intentions at heart. I'm sorry to say it, but it's the truth. Until quite recently, it's been exceedingly peaceful. I maintained my post, greeted latecomers out of the vault, and otherwise reveled in Appalachia's natural splendor. But very recently, it seems people have come back to Appalachia. Those two and more to boot. The non-vault sort, you understand. It's all very concerning. Who knows what they might be up to? Well, yes, but it's been some time. But she was a resourceful woman. I'm sure she's all right. Oh, do be careful out there, sir.
Protectron equals desirable product.
Oh, hey, what would you like to talk about exactly? I'm the quartermaster at this little outpost of ours. That means I manage what supplies we have. I, count them. A lot. Just to make sure we're still out of gauze and didn't magically manifest more while I wasn't looking. I wanted to be a doctor, but being a doctor is hard when you have a fear of blood. And needles. And, failure. They're great. We're great. They more than me. They're selfless and fearless and try to solve any problem, no matter how difficult. And they, use a lot of supplies, and don't get many, but, they manage anyway. Me? I'm nothing special. Oh no, I'm no Appalachian. I came in from the north with Paige and the other settlers at Foundation. Do you know them? But I wanted to do more than just settle. I wanted to learn medicine. And the responders seemed like they could teach me. Only, they couldn't. Or I couldn't learn is more like it.
Вводили знания. Угу.
Just, standing here. Not fired. Yet. Whoa! Oh, sorry. You startled me. I bet you didn't know we stocked blowfly larvae. It's a delicacy. To some.
А, это все разбирается.
Just your friendly neighborhood quarter mistress. Yes, I am good at my job. Thank you for asking. But no, that's not a lie.
А где это все разбирать, мне очень интересно.
Be careful searching for those artifacts. The cult won't stand by while you take them.
Все это в хлам же разбирается, да? Ну, в нужный хлам. Значит, здесь где-то должен быть верстак.
You helped us make progress toward a more peaceful world. I sure wish I could say that's all the help I needed, but the work never ends. If you're in the neighborhood again sometime, I will always welcome more of your help. In the meantime, though, here's your payment. Have a good day now.
Ёпта, целых 15 фишек дал человек. Мое место хранения припасов.
Lumberjack. Protectron cuts down trees, but does not require punch or laboratory facilities. Lumberjack Protectron works all night and also works all day. Lumberjack Protectron creates desirable wood products, but has no use for them.
How's about we have a little conversation? So long, then.
Lumberjack Protectron does not want to lose lumberjack job to cheap human labor. Trees are the enemy. Must eliminate trees. All wood must be chopped.
Надо на дорогу убегать вообще. Так.
Lady, I will paint the walls with you if you don't...
Honey, you picked the wrong time to get a drink.
What are you? Hey! Who the hell are you? None of your damn business.
What's going on is that this one seems to think I know where this big treasure is, and that I'm building my new bar out of refuse for fun.
Lady, this is your last warning. Our crew is getting that treasure. And I will happily send you both to the great goddamn beyond if you don't start explaining where I can find what's ours. Treasure's our crew's business, not yours. And unless I start getting answers right now, I'm gonna start shooting people. Hiring? You serious? You got a gun in your face and the first thing that comes to mind is picking up a side gig? Guts like that might take you places. What say you and I finish shaking down this broad and then we...
I told you it was gonna end badly. Well, well, aren't I lucky? You and that silvered tongue strode in here. First round's on me. Name's Duchess. There's something I could do for you. Your guess is as good as mine, sweetheart. He busted in here saying I needed to turn over the location of some fellow named Crane, who I guess I must have served at some point or another. Since then, a steady stream of miscreants has been making my life irritating. Not exactly good for a budding business. Overseer, huh? So you must be the one. No, I haven't seen her, but I have heard her. My people found a tape she left behind for one of her dwellers at that camp across the way, though it is a bit out of date now. Maybe you're the one she left it for. I'm happy to hand it over. Though, now that we've drifted naturally onto the topic of helping one another, maybe there's something you could do for me in return.
Интересно, чем я ей помогу?
Now that you mention it, I could use an extra pair of hands. See? That boy we put down? He's not the first of his crew to roll in here. But I want him to be the last. Normally, I'd send my people out to clean house. But my muscles run off, so I don't have the bodies to spare right now. But I'm willing to pay good money if you put an end to this for me. So, what do you
That's
say?
крышка.
That's what I was hoping. So, the details. Now, each of these boys came in asking after Crane. I'm thinking we can make that work for us. How would you grab the attention of a bunch of single-minded thugs? Oh, darling. See, as fine as that idea is, you know, I was thinking we could take a different tack. Just give me 1 second. Okay, I think I'll just... I just want you to know, architecture ain't exactly my forte. Huh, not half bad. So what I've chicken scratched together here for you is the schematic for one custom-made, Crane Treasure Hunting Inc. sign. If I didn't butcher the plans too bad, it's got a little system built in that'll make sending out an advertisement and getting this gang's attention a snap. You just need to build it, use the tape it spits out to tell the world you're open for business, and then convince any punks that show up to tell you where their boss is hiding. They did teach you all how to build from schematics up in that vault of yours, didn't they? That's the spirit.
Hey, if you need a refresher, good old Morty Mort can help you out.
What are you on about, Mordecai?
Hey, nah, I'm not bragging or anything, but I've got some tapes that cover that very subject.
Oh, Mort, not the tapes. Well, you find yourself wanting a refresher? Talk to Mort. Of course you're gonna need materials, but we should have enough lying around to cover you there. Get you together a little care package. Throw some rations in there too, so you don't starve on me. And so you know, you might have to break some of this scrap down for parts. But I can spot you some workbench materials too, since you're doing me such a big one. Who knows? Maybe you'll learn something while you do it. Now, you ready to get this show on the road? Hot dog. Be good to have those dolts off our back at long last. Just make sure, once you find out where they're hiding, that their leader gets the message. The wayward gets left alone. And here, that overseer tape. Sounds like she set up that camp across the way so her people could get some practice in self-reliance. Probably worth looking into if you think you could use a refresher.
Glad to hear Vault-Tec actually took care of some of their people. You hear these rumors, right, about them just throwing folks to the wolves. Here's some rations and a fancy suit. Good luck. Well, don't you worry that smooth little face of yours. You are in good company now. Because around here, we look after one another. Now, what can I do for you? Listen, friend, you happen to be talking to the exact right person to fix your predicament. But if I'm gonna help you, I want something in return. All right, listen, I got this plan. You're gonna help me get rich. See, the folks who made it big off the gold rush, they weren't the prospectors. They were the folks that sold them their shovels. Now, I don't do shovels. What I collect is knowledge. I can go all sorts of places you folks with your rad-sucking skin can't. So, I'm selling what I've got between my ear holes, and you're gonna test it for me. I made these holotapes. Now this sets all the info I dug up about that camp doohickey you bolters got. All I'm asking is you give them a listen and let me know what you think. You will? Oh, thank you. I mean, thanks. Just come back once you've taken them out for a test drive. Now, there anything else you wanted to chat about? Some other time then.
Overseer's log, south of Vault 76. I knew this wasn't going to be the Appalachia I remembered, but... mutated animals, haywire bots, and... no people so far. We have to be ready to rebuild in...
Ну так, где этот?
what I can confirm is...
Как там его?
hostile territory. Fortunately, Vault-Tec was prepared. You see this? The cooking station, the stash box, the workbenches, all
Где
built with the
этот-то?
camp.
Субтитры.
You need a home base out there. The construction and assembly mobile platform is designed to give you one. Just add resources, planning, and a little elbow grease. When you move your camp, everything you've built is stored, ready to be placed back down in the new area. Use this to establish a foothold whenever you're in unfamiliar territory. I've left my camp behind so you can use it. I know I'm breaking my own advice by not taking it with me. But after seeing Appalachia for myself, I need to make sure every resident of 76 has a safe haven they can start from. I'll make do without it. If it's still standing, the town of Flatwoods is
Где
further down
субтитры?
this road. Find me there. This is the Overseer, signing off. Overseer's log, south of Vault 76. I knew this wasn't going to be the Appalachia I remembered, but... mutated animals, haywire bots, no people so far. We have to be ready to rebuild in what I can confirm is hostile territory. Fortunately, Vault Tech was prepared. You see this? The cooking station, the stash box, the workbenches, all built with the camp. You need a home base out there. The construction and assembly mobile platform is designed to give you one. Just add resources, planning, and a little elbow grease. When you move your camp, everything you've built is stored, ready to be placed back down in the new area. Use this to establish a foothold whenever you're in unfamiliar territory. I've left my camp behind so you can use it. I know I'm breaking my own advice by not taking it with me. But after seeing Appalachia for myself, I need to make sure every resident of 76 has a safe haven they can start from. I'll make do without it. If it's still standing, the town of Flatwoods is further down this road. Find me there. This is the Overseer, signing off. Overseer's log, or should I say, direct communication. Because whoever is listening to this had the moxie to try to find out where I've gone. But I'm glad you did. Truth is, I need your help. I've been given a task and I've decided to break protocol and tell you what it is. Because if there's one thing I've learned in these past few years, it's that we need to rely on each other. There were 3 active nuclear silos in Appalachia before the bombs fell. They blew up the world before.
Enter a world of stories as weird and wild as man's imagination can conjure. A world where anything is possible. Where science and the mystical combine in surprising and unpredictable adventures.
Пока ничего не понятно.
Of astoundingly awesome.
Но очень интересно.
Are you ready for more tantalizing tales of terror? Myths of monsters and machismo? The history of a heroic hunter? Good, because it is time yet again for another exciting journey with Rip Daring, Cryptid Hunter Extraordinaire. Joining the intrepid adventurer is his field medic, Guinevere, a nurse as equally skilled in medicine as she is at deflecting Rip. And lastly, the loyal Percival, Rip's personal butler, tailor, navigator, and monster lure. Join the crew, dear listeners, as we follow them on an exciting cryptid hunt. Tonight, we have a Texas-sized tale. Episode 54, Rip Daring and the Curse of the Goat Sucker.
Yet another near mummified goat, and it's not due to this infernal heat. This was done by a predator. There's just one thing I can't wrap my head around.
I'm sure there's more than one thing.
Why aren't the goats being eaten? A predator that is capable of killing an animal of this size would not leave its prize for another to claim. Look here, 2 puncture marks at the back of the neck. Its body sucked dry of all blood. What a strange creature you are, sucker.
El Chupacabra, sir.
Bless you, Percival. As I was saying, this is a fresh kill. The goat sucker is nearby. There! Did you hear that howl beyond that distant ridge? Percy, Guinevere, the hunt is on!
Rip, we've been at this for hours. We need to find somewhere to rest from this unbearable heat. We're out of water, and these temperatures are gonna cause severe dehydration, heat stroke, and perhaps even death if we don't. You know what? On second thought, Rip, go ahead. Percival and I will catch up.
Guinevere is right, sir. At this rate, you two will be dead by this time tomorrow.
Death can only have Rip Daring when it bests me in battle. This heat is little more than a free sauna. Besides, there's no need to fret. I have a master plan, and that plan involves adding the goat sucker's head to my trophy room wall. Onward!
I would say I'm losing faith in your master plan, Rip, but that would imply I need to begin with.
Oh, shh! Hold that thought, Guinevere. I spy something over yonder, by the trees. That ugly dog is no mere mutt. My hunter's intuition tells me that the beast sucking on that goat's neck is the fabled goat sucker. This is no time for dancing, Percy. Time to execute my genius plan. Mimic the cry of a wounded goat on my mark. I shall tactically reposition myself behind this shrub. Ready? Mark! Ah, perfect! The creature's snarled maw has dropped its prey and is approaching my trap. Percy, try to look more appetizing and goat-like.
Ah, sir. Guinevere, watch out. My systems indicate that El Chupacabra is now targeting you.
Curses! The plan was for it to attack that worthless bucket of bolts, not my sweet Guinevere. Fear not, I will save you. That's a Rip-Daring promise.
Any day now, Rip. My life is in danger.
Ha! Surprise, you mangy mutt! Time to pay you back for all the perfectly good field you've ruined.
Sir, watch out. Its body is covered in sharp quills and needles.
Needles? No! Percy, it seems the beast also possesses paralysis powers. My heart is beating like crazy and I can't seem to move.
It sounds like you're afraid, sir. Might I recommend breathing into a paper bag?
Ah, impossible! Cryptids fear Rip Daring, not the other way around. It must be like those gorgons that can freeze a man in place with naught but their hideous gaze. I simply need to kill it without looking.
Oh no.
To your left, sir. No, sir. Your other left. That was me, sir. Aim lower.
Your hideous quills may have torn my clothes, but they were no match for my rugged flesh. That was nothing more than a lucky shot, Mr. Sucker. Unfortunately for you, Lady Luck, like all ladies, favors Rip Daring.
Sir, you're bleeding, blindly firing, and out of ammo.
Then I suggest a tactical retreat. Oh, your blind shooting missed the beast, sir, but you hit that tree that in turn fell and crushed the beast. I suppose that means congratulations are in order, sir.
I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but thank you, Rip. You saved my life.
What? I did? I mean, of course I did. I told you I had a master plan. Of course you did, sir. Regardless, I must congratulate you, as you have already ripped your freshly mended shirt. I believe that may be a new record for you. You'll have plenty of time for sewing later, Percy. Why weren't needles a part of this creature's mission briefing? It was part of the briefing, sir. You said you didn't want to hear about anything that pertains to needles, and stormed... Oh, good God, Percy, do you ever stop babbling? I'm just glad we won't need to worry about any more needles.
Sorry, Rip, but your entire body is covered in scratches from that monster's quills. Given the number of diseased remains we found
Так, у меня такая же в инвентаре должна быть.
it's likely the beast was a hotbed of rare diseases.
Предметы.
Since you refused to be inoculated before this expedition began, you're gonna need several shots now. Unless you want to spend the rest of your days quarantined in the infirmary.
So this is the curse of the goat sucker. The important thing is the monster was defeated. No need to dwell on the post-action action. There you have it, dear listeners. Another tale, another trophy for the mantle. The moral of today's story is, keep shooting. Something is bound to fall into place. That's the Rip Daring way. Tune in next time for more exciting exploits and another incredible cryptid hunt.
Good morning, everyone! Are you feeling tired this morning? Are you just not a morning person? Or maybe you're just looking for a good drink to start the day with? Well, coming to Slocum's Joe is the right choice. How can I help the next person in line have a good morning?
Hey there, Doughboy. Oh, I can't seem to wake up today. Got any specials running?
I sure do. For only $30, you can get a large coffee and a delicious jelly donut. That should perk you right up.
Wow, only $30? I found $30 in my back pocket yesterday. I'll take one.
Here you go.
Oh, this is delicious. Thanks, Doughboy. I feel more awake already.
Disclaimer. Slocum Joes cannot be held responsible for any burns caused by ingesting their products.
Broadcast tape issued. Please deposit data tape into any relay system terminal. Target marked.
false bow.
Listen, you see anything weird? You gotta dial it into the network. Let us know. Face-to-face communication isn't my thing. It never was. All I want to do is get out of this place, get my radio set up somewhere, and talk about the world. How it is now. You get me? Because I don't know you? Get lost, weirdo.
Message uploaded. Initiating broadcast pulse. Attention, all consumers. New business established. Please seek out Prey. Treasure hunting.
Whoa. You're not Crane. What the hell's going on here? Crane found the treasure. Holy shit. Where is he? Probably not much more than you. He came to Appalachia not far back, hunting for the same treasure everyone else is. Last time I saw him, he mentioned something about an abandoned storage facility he'd picked up some details on, but beyond the general, he didn't share. Now, your turn. Where is he? Fine. I'll find Crane myself. Thanks for nothing, prick.
Crane! Come out, wherever you are! We ain't here to chat. Spill or shut up. You Crane? Scrawny little thing, aren't you? So, rumor is you've got information our boss wants. You tell me where this treasure is, and he's willing to leave you alone. Scout's honor. Yeah, what? Sure. Fine. We took over the old West Virginia Lumber Company in the Northwest. Come on. Let's get out of here.
Well, you don't look too worse for wear. You managed to figure out where those miscreants are hiding? Fantastic. So that's where their boss will be. You just need to...
Wait, West Virginia lumber? Wait, that is not right. You misheard them for sure.
And that's of concern. Why, exactly?
Was wandering up that way not too far back. The lumber company? That place was overrun with a bunch of those big green bastards. Mutants. You've seen those Frankensteins. If this gang was able to clean those things out of the mill, Duchess, these guys might be tougher than advertised.
You got any recommendations on how you'd proceed?
Well, I wouldn't go in guns blazing, unless you got some big guns. Could try and luck your way inside, maybe see if they want to talk to you. But there was this family I ran into up that way that I'm sure has had to deal with them already. There was also this, let's say, special scrapper who was making some pretty bold claims about his knowledge of the mill. Wouldn't be a bad idea to check in with either of them. You'll find them at Anchor Farm, if these thugs haven't already run them off. But if they are still there, well, they probably managed to work something out with them. Hey, it couldn't hurt to find out what it was. Found him living in the stalls at Tyler County Fairground. Guy kept claiming he knew the best way to run the mutants out of the mill. But listen, I couldn't get him this bill, Hal. Probably have a better chance he'll share what he learned with someone who still has an entire face. Well, that's a good thing, because that's all I've got. If you haven't already explored up that way, the fastest route back would be via Vault 76 and trekking north from there. And take care of yourself, all right? You're doing us a big one here.